For years, we've all been chasing this idea of a single source of truth. And it's been the holy grail for design systems, right? We pictured it as this perfect static library, this fortress of assets that designers would carefully guard and developers would constantly have to chase down.
Well, you can take that entire idea and throw it out the window. That paradigm is now obsolete. Seriously, recent breakthroughs, especially the stuff unveiled at events like Figma's Config and Schema, they haven't just updated our tools. They have completely rewritten the definition of what a design system even is.
So here's the fundamental shift we're talking about. We're moving from a passive library, a collection of books you just referenced, to an active engine that you actually build with. This whole new paradigm is built on three really powerful pillars: being interactive, intelligent, and integrated. So let's break down what each of those really means.
Okay, first up, interactive. This one is all about finally closing that massive gap between design and reality. We're moving away from just simulating a product and toward creating with its real, living parts.
Just think about the pain of the old way, that endless race to make our Figma components look like the real code components. Our prototypes were, let's be honest, just a bunch of static pictures stitched together. Now we build with the actual production code, right on the design canvas. We're not using pictures of buttons anymore. We are literally using the real button.
So, what's the magic key that unlocks all this? It's the new support for NPM package imports directly inside Figma. This means designers can now pull real, coded React components straight from the codebase into their files. And the result? Prototypes become truly high-fidelity extensions of the product, not just some pretty drawings of it. That whole race between design and code, it's over, because they're finally running together.
All right, let's move on to our second pillar and see how this all builds on itself. Intelligence. The old libraries were, frankly, pretty dumb. They needed human librarians to constantly police them. The new system is smart. It actually governs itself.
Oh man, we've all been there, right? A designer, they're in a rush, they use a random hex code instead of the proper design token. In the old system, that little error would just sit there, festering, waiting for a painful manual audit to hopefully catch it months later. The new way is completely different. The system acts like an automated guardian, constantly scanning for these mistakes and suggesting the right fix right on the spot.
This is all powered by tools like the Check Design's AI linter, which automatically flags any non-compliance. It's basically killing design debt before it even has a chance to start. And on top of that, you have features like extended collections, which allow the system to scale intelligently across a bunch of different sub-brands.
And here's how that works. It's pretty cool. You have a core system of tokens and components. Then, Brand A can just inherit everything from that core and add its own unique styles on top. Brand B can do the exact same thing. And this is the crucial part. They both stay connected to that original core system. This allows for massive scale without creating total chaos or breaking that upstream link. And that brings us to our third and final pillar, integrated. For way too long, we've kind of pretended the design system was just the designer's job. Well, that silo is officially gone. The system is now for everyone. Let's face it, the old system was a bottleneck. It was this one single Fig file that everyone else had to work around. Developers had to inspect it and translate it. Marketers had to beg for assets from it. The new way completely transforms it from a file into a company-wide hub, one that's plugged directly into the tools that everyone else already uses.
And this isn't just a theory, it's happening through real integrations. For developers, tools can now link components directly to their GitHub repos. For marketing, the very same design tokens that power your app can now directly power your live website and even create your social media graphics. The system is no longer just a design file, it's an engine that powers the entire company.
So, when we put all three of these pillars together, interactive, intelligent, and integrated, what does it all actually mean? What's the new truth about design systems?
It means that the single source of truth we have all been talking about for years, well, it has finally arrived. But it's not the static library we once imagined it would be. It's something far more dynamic and way more powerful.
This is the new definition. A design system is an interactive engine for building real products. It's an intelligent partner that governs and scales itself. And it's an integrated hub that serves the entire business, from engineering all the way to marketing.
Look, this isn't just a fancy set of new features. It's a fundamental shift in how we build things. So the real question now is, for you and your team, how are you going to make the leap from managing the library to truly building with an engine?